Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Castle Farms Homestead. Today, we're building a pig pen. Woohoo! Yay! Clint here bought us 2 Idaho pasture pigs.
Yes.
Yes, he did.
There's a little story that goes with that. So pigs were not planned for this time in our lives, but friends of ours had a Idaho pasture pig, which is what I was interested in getting at some time. But they were going to get rid of their boar that they had, teenage male, and getting rid of it for a real cheap price. And they asked me about it, and I thought, oh, if I get a pig, I don't know that I want to deal with that right now. And if I get pigs, I want to breed pigs and all that. So I decided finally I was just going to pass on it, and because they just had the one male. Well, a couple weeks later, somebody else posted that they had a female that they wanted to sell, and it was an Idaho pasture pig. And I was thinking, oh darn, I could have got 2 there, because he was going to sell it for a decent price too. And I thought, oh darn, I just missed out on that. Oh well. But then the original people posted that they still had the boar for sale, so I decided to jump in. And so I told them, okay, if I can get them both, I'll take them. And so we made a deal, and it was all set. Well, shortly thereafter, I found out that the sow was actually a half sibling to the boar. And so that wasn't going to work for breeding. So I backed out on the sow, and so then he reposted it for sale at a really cheap price. And so I just told him, hey, well, if you're going to sell it for that price, I'll still take her, but I'll just butcher her. And so that's what we're doing. We're getting her, and somehow that still ended us up short sow, though. So now I still have to get another pig.
So half sibling is too close to breed for livestock?
Well, you can do it, but if it just increases the chance for problems, and that's pretty close. Half siblings pretty close. So it's not that you can't do it. You could, especially if you were just going to be raising them for meat.
Yeah.
Then it's really not a big deal, I think. But I'm thinking if I'm going to raise these, that maybe, in fact, that boar, if I wanted to, I could register that one, because it's got the pedigree that I can register it as Idaho pasture pig. And so if I get a female that I can register as well, that then makes all the little piglets a lot more expensive for somebody to purchase.
More profitable for us. It's not expensive for people.
Yes.
It's just a better profit for us.
That's the way I meant to say it.
Uh-huh.
So anyway, so it looks like we're going to get some pigs, and so we've got to get set up for them. And so I don't know if you can see back in the back here.
Not very well.
But we just picked up some cattle panels, or some hog panels, whatever you want to call them. And we're going to set up some pens.
The first thing we're going to do to prep for the pig pen is scrape this ground clear of all the plants growing on it, which I wouldn't have thought to do, because I mean, it's some free extra food for the pigs while we have them. You know, they're pasture pigs, they'll graze on it and everything. But there is an issue. We have a plant growing out here, this one right here, that is known as salt lover. It has a high buildup of sodium oxalate in it, and that can cause neurological issues with pigs. Pigs have a hard time regulating their sodium levels, and so when eating that plant, it can cause a lot of buildup of sodium in them, give them neurological issues, and kill them. One of our relatives up in Idaho actually lost a lot of sheep to this plant recently. It's an invasive plant, so, you know, it already sucks that way, but then it also is killing livestock and everything. So Clint's grabbing the tractor to scrape this place clean so that we don't have to worry about the pigs foraging on that and getting sick.
We've been trying to decide where to put this pig pen, and we want it to be close enough that it's not a hassle to go to feed and water, but we want it far enough away that flies won't be an issue. We want to be where we're not having to trudge through mud to get to it on rainy days. And well, we finally decided that if we put it out here, it's close to our compost piles and where eventually will be our paddocks for the barn and other animals and all. But it's also close to the main road, which we can then access from our driveway and the road on rainy days. We won't have to worry about mud so much. And if we were dropping off bales of hay, it'll be right here. We can just pull them off and it'll be easy for us. So hopefully this is a good spot. We're gonna give it a try.
Ooh.
Fun?
Did shoulders last night.
Oh yeah?
Really feeling it.
Yeah. Dummy me.
What'd you do?
All of these posts should have been flipped around the other direction with the panel on the inside, not the outside. Dang it. And I knew that, I thought about it before, and for some reason I was thinking of predators pushing in, not the pigs pushing out. Dang it. And that just dawned on me just now. If we have them secured well, it doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
But it's better to have the panel pushing against the post, not pushing away from the post when the pigs are pushing on it.
The ties that we're using on this are actually some for doing concrete. You need to tie the rebar together before you pour on it. It'll work right here too.
One issue may be that they're very thin. And are they long enough? Yes. So because they're thin, we'll probably put multiples on just to make sure. That is sweet. So easy to do. So 3 to start, and we'll probably come back and put more on. More on. Because we are morons.
Now that the pig pen is all set up, we're trying to gather our pig. Oh, there's her head. But she is not being cooperative. We had a ramp that we put together to get her up into the bed of the truck. She will not go up that ramp. She's hanging out just here eating food right now though. So we're gonna try getting her up onto a trailer that has a shorter ramp. Hopefully that will work. But let's give you guys a look at her. We've referred to this pig as a sow a few times, but she's actually a gilt, as she hasn't gone through farrowing or giving birth to a litter of piglets yet. And she's going to remain a gilt as we raise her up for processing. Helping us with the pig wrangling, some puppies. They're not being very helpful, actually. They've gotten in the way once or twice, but they are adorable. So that counts for something in their favor, yeah? Oh. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. What are you doing? Okay. I'm sorry. Well, this has been stressful for you. This is crazy. And there you have it. You've got her in her pen. Now, there's no food and water in here right now, but that's okay. Clint is grabbing food right now, and we have some barrels being brought into us today that we'll attach a spout to that she'll be able to drink from. So it'll be a nice little spot for her here until we're ready to process her. And there you have it, folks, the first livestock on Castle Farms Homestead. Yes, we have the chickens, but we had chickens in town. They're a little easier to care for and everything. But getting this pig is a big step forward for us. It's one step forward. and getting us towards more sustainability, because like we said, we are going to be processing this pig. We have one more that we're getting. I don't know why we didn't get it when we picked up that one. We could have just borrowed the trailer for a little longer. Dad's saying that the barns were gone. We could have gotten into the pigsty. I'm smarter than a pig. I can get into a pigsty. And we could have got the pig. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're picking it up later. But this is exciting. Feels more real, farmy, homesteady than just the chickens. Not that there's anything wrong with chickens, all right? They're great. They're a fantastic way to get started. But like I said, you can have them in town. You can't really get away with having pigs in your backyard if you're living in the suburbs. But I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any pig rearing tips for us, please put them in the comments, and be sure to like the video if you liked the video. Share it far and wide. Help us get the word out that we're pig farmers now. We're real farmers. And we'll see you guys next time at Castle Farm Homestead.